Okay, so your rose really is starting to look like a rose. Now, this part was also really difficult for me when I was first doing it. Okay, you want to take the flaps, okay, and you want to look at the bottom of them. Okay, you'll see that this flap, there's a little sort of little thing that you folded. This is part of the fold you made in the pre-fold, and you can just sort of turn it in like this. I don't know if you saw that, but there's a, like when you have the flap like this, got it in your hand, and you look at it, there's a line here, and there's a line here, and you're just gonna fold it along. And this is about 1, 2, 3, 3.5 little diamonds in the middle. That's where it should be. And you're gonna just fold this in like you did in the pre-freezing here. And then you're gonna go to the one over here, to the right. And you wanna fold these counterclockwise. And you're gonna do the same thing, fold this over like this, so it overlaps the first one. And you do this one to overlap that one. And the final one, you gotta sort of play with it a little bit here to get it to also overlap with the other ones, and then just sort of adjust them so it looks something like this. And this is not going to be very stable, it's kind of loose, but we're going to secure it with the next few steps. Okay, so now you turn it over and you can see you have the beginnings of a very beautiful rose. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, you see these sort of puffy flaps, you're going to fold it beneath the little flap you just folded, so just fold it beneath like this. And it doesn't have to be very precise, like it doesn't have to go along any lines per se. And just do that for all the sides. Sort of fold the little puffy sides in. Like this. Okay, you can just sort of adjust that. So now all of the sides are pretty much in, like that. And you're going to turn it back around. Okay, and this isn't very neat or anything, but we're going to just lock it into place. Okay, so you see in here, this is the paper that you folded back. There's a diagonal coming from there. And you're just going to fold the diagonal like this and sort of turn the paper up like this so it locks that in. Okay, let's see that again, because this is actually the hardest part that I never got, because mine would never stay together, and it was so hard for me to try to force these papers to stay together. And this part is a little bit difficult to manipulate. You're going to take it along this diagonal right here and push up with your thumb on that point, and then there's going to be a sort of a triangle thing, square thing that forms here. You're going to keep that paper you folded in like that and just sort of cover it over like this. And then if the first one you made sort of messes up a little bit, it's okay, because at the end we'll straighten all of them out. And you want to fold this counterclockwise. You fold this part, and now you're on the last one, okay? And the last one is always the hardest one for me, because you want to keep these from messing up, and you have to like play with it so much. Okay, so you still want to do the same thing, but this time it's going to be a lot harder, because you have to make sure everything is sort of in its place already, and then make sure this is in like this. And then in like this. This is in. Okay. So now that you did the last one, you want to sort of adjust all the other ones. You want to adjust them, just sort of tug at them and wrestle with them a bit so that they form this little sort of square thing in the middle. Like this, it'll form a little square. And I think this part is really rather hit and miss. Like it'll be really neat or it'll be really messy. Okay, so now all that's left is to basically shape the petals. You want to sort of make these petals in the middle, maybe a little bit prettier, and you're gonna hold this petal out like this. And this is, as you can see, there's some white showing on this. So if you wanted to use paper that's the same on both sides, then that would probably be a good thing too, because then your whole rose would be one color and there would not be any white showing. And just sort of tuck this back in there. And then you're going to fold these petals out too, just sort of shape them. Okay, and well, this really wasn't one of my best, most beautiful roses, but you can see the idea. It's a beautiful sort of rose, and you can see all the petals. The rose. And the underside, well, this is supposed to be sort of like a square. But this one, I guess I wasn't very neat or careful about it. But still a very beautiful rose. And here I'll bring out, I guess, a neater example to show you guys. This is one of my neater ones. See, you can see it's a lot neater than this one. I guess I was just nervous, but it's also just a hit and miss thing. So you can curl the petals really prettily, like this. The bottom should be just like a perfect little square. And as you can see, I've been making, I've made a lot of these, and still sometimes I get really pretty ones like this, and sometimes not so pretty ones, but this is still really pretty. And yeah, there's some more examples over here. I have a purple one. Okay, I hope you enjoy.